Tune in, tune in, tune in. Another one of these Vegas stories. But on this one, we're going to do this one a little different. So this one going to be more like a dedication or keeping your name alive. Talk about three people three homeboys. Fuck that, three brothers that mean a lot to me. Like, and did a lot with these dudes. Their name gonna live on though. So the first one we're gonna talk about it's my relative, my big relative. His name Chop. Real name Corey, but we call him Chopper. Chopper was like a big ass teddy bear and shit. Like, he was a real good dude. When I say teddy bear, don't get it fucked up. He wasn't no soft nigga, nothing like that. He just had that joy in him. Like, he's a joyful dude. Looked up to my big relative. Like, I was the reason he started gang banging, so he actually looked up to me. But in actuality, he ain't know that, but, I actually looked up to him. Did a lot with that dude. Man. I really miss him, too. Like, really miss him to hear that one of your best friends / relative / brother pass away while you locked up. That shit's hard. That was hard. That was a hard time. But Chopper P, man, you know what it is. You know I'm going to keep your name lit. All right, now, second one. We're going to talk about is a dude named Michael Henderson. A lot of people don't know that dude like that. Let me correct myself. A lot of people know that nigga. But they don't know Michael Henderson. Name is a legendary name out here in these Vegas streets. For all y'all don't know who was maybe thinking, damn, who was Michael Henderson? Well, his nickname is Chip. Chipperoo. Chippaparu. A very, very known name out here in these streets. Niggas was terrified of that dude. Terrified. But like I say, I know Chipperoo and I know Michael. And one thing about that dude, a lot of people don't talk about, that dude had the biggest heart in the world, man. That dude's heart was gold. Like, if he had $1 in his pocket, man, and you needed it, he gonna give it to you. Like, he loved his homeboys. He loved his neighborhood. He loved what he stood for. Yeah. It go from watching him be this chubby dude with a curl working at Vons to being one of the coldest niggas that hit the streets of Las Vegas. Cold. Like, always talk about my best friend. So me and my best friend used to be into all the bullshit, you know, keeping that shit 100. That's how our neighborhood got lit like that. It was because me and my best friend, we was into so much shit. We was everywhere, putting our names out there, putting our stamp on this street shit, you know. And everybody loved us, like, you know. They loved the way we got down. So my homeboy Chip, you know, at the time, he was staying in another part of the city. Him and his best friend, they was down there doing their shit, getting their money, doing what they do. But me and my best friend names was ringing so tough. He was like, man, let me get my young homeboys, man, and bring them down here with me. You know, uh, like I say, it was like a fine line back in the days between Northtown and Westside. It's just what it was. It was like an unspoken rule. Northtown niggas don't come to the West Side like that, and West Side niggas don't go to the North like that. But he was down there in these apartments. He had it shaking down there too. So like I say, his little homeboys is out there doing what they do, running shit up. He came and swooped us up. Like, nigga, come on, nigga, y'all finna come down here and fuck with me. So we in these apartments and shit, and we running these apartments. I'm talking about we running this shit. And yeah, we just running these apartments. So the homie leave from down there and started kicking it in the neighborhood mode. Like, he always been in the neighborhood, but like I say, he stayed down there. So when he come back to the neighborhood, like, the dude was a monster, like a monster. And he'd do anything for his homeboys. The nigga couldn't look at one of his homeboys wrong. Like, that's what type of dude he was. But like I say, he had the heart of gold. Everybody loved him. Everybody loved this dude. So like I say, Chipperoo, man, know I miss you, my nigga. That's another homeboy that passed away while I was incarcerated. Had to hear it over the phone. Lost my mind when I found that one out. Really lost my mind. Anybody was in the penitentiary with me about that time, y'all know what I'm talking about. I went crazy. And the last time I seen my homeboy, matter of fact, we had just got out the pen with each other. Well, he got out, and I think I got out like a year later. And I was at a halfway house, a restitution center. This is the only way I went back. So I'm running it up every day now. I gotta be back at the restitution center. We only get a couple hours out a day and shit. Supposed to be job searching, but I'm all on the west side, hanging out, chilling with the homies and shit. And I got so relaxed. I was like, fuck that, I'm gone, nigga. I ain't going back to that shit, nigga. I'm thugging. They gonna have to catch me. My nigga was like, bruh, you got 4 months, 120 days. Take your ass back to that motherfucker, man, and come home, nigga, right. So I listened to my homeboy, and I went back. But my dumb ass ended up doing some other shit and ended up getting back locked up, sent back up the road and shit for another 13 months. During that time, that's when my homeboy passed away. But like I say, he one of them names that the whole Las Vegas know that dude, man. And a lot of people know him from being that beast. But I'm here to let motherfuckers know there's a whole nother side of that dude. Whole nother side of that dude. And that dude cherished his homeboys, his life, his family. Like, it ain't nothing he wouldn't have did for his people. So Chipperoo, my nigga, you know I love you, my nigga. You know it, bruh. The last one. Now this one right here kind of took the whole city by surprise, and that really hurt. Really hurt. Still fucked up over it right now. Last one we're gonna talk about is my little homeboy, yeah. My little homeboy Avion. A lot of people know him as Showtime, but I know him as Lil Boo. Still call him Lil Boo to this day, and he ain't went by Lil Boo in damn near 20 years type shit. But every time I see him, I always see Lil Boo. So now this dude right here, just like Chip, whole city know him. Whole city love him to death. Like, he was one of them people that he just brought joy to wherever he went. It was joy. It could be misery all the way around the board. And if he come, he gonna brighten up your day. Like, really have you laughing. You better not have on nothing fucked up. He gonna get on you. Boy, he gonna have your ass sick. Man, I'm talking about it. If you don't get your that was his shit right there. But this little dude always had hella bitches, man. Like, that nigga had him for sure. Lil Mac and that Showtime, man. Like, I could remember, like, just him as a little kid, and the nigga was hella bad. Like, every time I see him, I still think about him as like a kid. I don't see him as an adult. And I just see his ass running through the neighborhood, just being bad as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, he had that aura about him. You don't find that aura right there in too many people. Like, that's a 1 in a million type of dude, man. Like, he touched this city, man. For real. He have a lot of love through these streets, man. Like I say, man, Showtime, man. Avion, Lil Boo, whatever you want to call him, Tick 2. You know we're gonna keep your name lit, my nigga. Love you, bruh. Love all three of y'all, man. Like I say, this was a little different. I wanted to shed some light on a couple people I really love, man, that ain't here. And them three made a real impact on my life in some type of way. They made a real impact on my life, man. So, yeah, man, y'all tap in, man. Gone.